All right, welcome to Good Morning Shrewsbury. God, it's been forever since we've done this, but today is a very special day. Joining us is Ryan Dixon and Charles Hirsch, and the reason Ryan is here is he has been elected and entered into.
Not quite, almost.
Oh, I thought he was already.
Not yet.
Not
He's
yet.
going
Not till
in June.
Oh, in June.
We still got time to mess it up.
He's going into the Special Olympics Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Ryan. That's a tremendous honor. All right, Ryan. First of all, how old are you?
I am 47.
37. And how long have you been doing Special Olympics?
I am doing the Special Olympics about 28 years.
Oh, wow. You started when you were
7.
9? 7. Wow. All right, Charles. Explain what happens. I mean, how does he get nominated in, and then there's a vote? How does it work?
Yeah, for sure. So we do take nominations throughout the year for the Hall of Fame, and we do induct a class every year. And basically, we've got an internal committee that works at Special Olympics Massachusetts, and we kind of go through all of the different nominations that have come in throughout the year, and usually only accept about 3 to 4 in a given year. And this year, Ryan is our only athlete representative, so we induct volunteers, coaches, partners who've been impactful in the organization, and obviously longevity is important. Skill on the field is important, but overall impact in the organization is really what we look for, and Ryan has that in spades. So,
hey Charles, what is your position with the Special Olympics?
It's a whole lot of words, but I work in marketing and communications for Special Olympics. Yeah, I won't bore you with my title.
Where do you work out of Boston?
We're in Marlboro, actually. Yeah, our headquarters is in Marlboro, right down the street. Actually, Ryan comes down. I think their team plays basketball there. Nice. We've got a gym. It's a great facility for it.
Good. What is the criteria to be worthy to be in the Hall of Fame?
So the only technical criteria is you have to have been involved in Special Olympics for 5 years, and that's the only.
Well, he's got
rule.
that beat by 7 times.
He's got that absolutely dominated. It's you see athletes moving around different states at times, and so being Massachusetts, we have some Hall of Famers who came from other states, had long, illustrious careers in other states or even countries. And we want to recognize that. So as long as you're active here in Massachusetts for at least 5 years, then you can be considered. But again, it's really when we're going over the nominations, it's that impact on the organization. And Ryan has done volunteering. He's done fundraising. He's been to multiple USA games, World Games. He's really represented the organization.
A true advocate for the Special Olympics.
Absolutely. He's very active on the Shrewsbury Town Facebook page, telling everybody about Special Olympics. I love seeing it. So,
nice.
I got to ask him a question.
Yeah.
Throughout your years, you've had many moments in your athletic career.
Yes.
What's your most special?
My special memory of Olympics last Olympics with no friends over seas, country, yeah.
So it's not necessarily that you won a medal. It's more that the relationships that you made.
Yeah, all his friends. Made a lot of
That's
friends.
fantastic.
That's fabulous.
Do you know? Well, I'll ask you, Charles.
Oh, jeez.
How many medals has he won?
Oh God, I'd have to go back into our
Does
really
Mom
old
know?
database that probably doesn't even really know. It's
I haven't counted them, but there are many.
Yeah, I bet he has.
hundreds, certainly hundreds. So Ryan competes all year round, so it's 4 seasons a year at least, and sometimes you compete in multiple sports in a given season because you just can't get enough. And then with the World Games and USA Games competitions, he's racked them up.
Hey Charles, do they compete locally and then state and then New England and like go on from there, or can they just enter and go national?
No, it's a great question. So what I like to describe Special Olympics as, it's like the entire sports landscape for people with intellectual disabilities. And so if you think, I grew up playing like town rec league soccer. We have that for Special Olympics. I played kind of intramurals in college and played a little bit of high school sports. We have high school sports. We're actually tied. Shrewsbury's got a great program,
Right.
with unified sports. That's the Special Olympics.
Yep.
And then you grow up, and I might have played in a men's league basketball, and that's kind of like where Ryan's at now. They play locally here, and then they can go on to the state level in basketball, soccer, bocce, bowling, any number of sports. And then every 4 years is the USA Games, and that takes. You have to apply for that. There's a vetting process, but you also have to compete at a high level to state and win medals to be eligible. And so, and then the World Games is a whole nother.
So there's a qualifying.
Yes. So right now,
steps.
Yeah, right now we're in the winter season, and Ryan was just telling me he's got a qualifier tomorrow playing bowling over in Auburn to get to the state tournament.
Okay, and is it you have to how do I want to say it? You have to do a certain minimum in order to get to the state. Is that how it works?
Yeah. So because we would love to have a state tournament with everybody who bowls, but that's not always feasible. And so to get there, we have a certain number that we have to kind of whittle it down to. And so we do that through regional or local qualifiers first, all around the state, and then regional ones. So there's one in we got Auburn. I think you said there's going to be one at Brockton. A couple other.
So this
places.
is a regional that is in already.
Yeah.
What's your best game bowling?
My best game is 251.
Come on.
So that beats you by what? 250?
I was like, about 200.
251?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Incredible.
You're gonna have to give us pins.
Yeah.
And you want to play him in bocce?
No, forget it. Forget the bocce thing. I'm done.
I thought he was going to drop a 300 on us when he was like, he's like, you know what, actually.
Yeah.
251.
Let me ask you. I know I heard we were talking before the show started about an upcoming event where Ryan will be involved in taking the polar plunge. Does that count too?
We don't do medals for the polar plunge, but we do give out some awards. And the polar plunge is one of those. It's a fundraising event, and that really helps support all of the competitions and the training and everything. For anybody who's a parent, you know how much it costs to play sports for your kids, and we don't charge a single penny with Special Olympics. So all that gets covered through donations, individuals, grants, and
Did everybody hear that out there?
How do you?
That's right.
It's all
where
covered.
would you donate to?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to support our guy Ryan, you can head over to polarplungema.org and search for Ryan's name, and you can make a donation right through his page.
Okay.
That'll all stay here, local in Massachusetts. And then if you just want to make a general donation, specialolympicsma.org, and there's a donate button right at the top.
How many times have you done the polar plunge? I know you told us. Tell the people at home that are watching.
I am doing polo plunge about 6 times.
6 times.
Six times?
Right, it's cold.
I could never mind one. I won't even do it once. That's crazy.
He won't even golf with us.
I don't like washing my hands with cold water.
Yeah.
I suggest we all put on our Speedos.
Oh yeah, right.
and jump in with them.
You do that, Billy. We'll
We
take
don't need that.
pictures of
We
it.
don't need that.
So Ryan, where are you plunging this year?
Oh yeah, where?
We are planning kids in Hallmouth.
Yep,
Oh.
and Nantasket
Oh.
Beach. Yep.
Yeah.
And then are you also going to participate in the one over in Worcester? Did you hear about that?
Yes.
So they're going to do a plunge at Polar Park.
Oh,
Inside Polar
Oh,
Park.
wow.
Oh, there you go.
How are they going to do that? They have a pool?
I'm not the logistics guy. I don't know.
Pool.
A pool?
Yeah, they bring a
Well, that's much better than Lake Winsigamen.
You could walk over there.
Yeah. What is, I mean, we have a couple of other things to go through, but what is your favorite sport? Do you have a favorite?
Yes. My favorite is basketball, soccer, bocce.
Those are your 3 favorites?
Yeah.
All
In
right.
that order.
All right.
Okay.
You got to get a team, and we got to play you in bocce. It's that simple. We got to do it.
We can't compete in basketball anymore.
Yeah, we can't play basketball.
We can't
Forget.
do that.
In soccer?
Bowling.
Soccer, we can't run.
No. Bowling, we're too old. We
We
can't
can do
bend.
bowling.
Right, we can't bend that ball.
We need the bumpers, though.
That ramp thing that you roll the. There you go.
Bowling with bumpers.
Ryan, they have a fundraiser at Shrewsbury High School for the bowling. We did it once.
They don't invite us
Never
back.
again. They've never invited
They
us
don't
back.
invite us back.
We're way too old for that. We're way too. We're too old.
No,
We can't bend anymore.
No, that's
Yeah.
That's not the reason they didn't invite us back. They just don't like us anymore.
No, I think it's Billy. I think it's all Billy. So basketball is your favorite. What
Yes.
position do you play in basketball? Do you have positions like point guard, shooting guard?
I am a point guard.
So you're the general out there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So basketball. What about soccer? What position do you play in soccer?
Goalie.
Ooh.
Really? Yeah. They're going to kick our butt, you know.
Oh,
We have no chance.
Oh,
All right, we gotta start working out.
We better start working.
No, we'll give him a game. If we could beat Walter's team, we can,
yeah.
we'll take.
Well, matter of fact, we'll let them play Walter's team first.
Yeah.
If we can be Walter's team, then they'll play us.
How often do you participate in sports? Like, do you go 3 times a week, once a week? How do you do it? Because I know in order to bowl 251, you got to practice. You got to go out there and
Yes.
do it. So how many times?
I am on 2 leagues.
2 leagues for bowling.
I am
Wow.
I am going bowling with my friends.
So you do. What's your? Do you know your average in the league just off the top of your head?
150.
150?
We got work to do.
Yeah, we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble.
Terry, hopefully Terry can ball.
Mom, you take them everywhere, Mom?
Um,
You take them everywhere?
we can do it now. We're halfway about that.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
So,
It's a lot of time.
I love it.
Yeah.
Good.
I have it no other way.
Only a mother would.
Yeah,
That's
really.
right.
so Ryan, we have a little surprise for you today that we didn't let you know about. The Adelphi Council Knights of Columbus, so you know the Knights pretty well. They support Special Olympics, and they have for a long, long time. They heard about that these gentlemen were going to be doing a Good Morning Shrewsbury show with you today, and they contacted me. I'm the Grand Knight at Adelphi Council, and the members voted and would like to present you with a presentation today. That's why Andy DeLeo is here today to bring out. So Andy, you want to come up and bring that up, and
Nick, why don't you go off
and
front
we'll,
with Charles?
and we'll
Yeah, we
Right.
should go on.
do this little presentation right
Go
up,
ahead.
right in front of the table here.
Right in front of the table.
Come on, right over here. Stand right here.
You say surprise, I'm the surprise.
Charles, join
Oh,
Join
oh,
us.
hey, Mom,
First of all, congratulations on your upcoming induction into the Special Olympics Hall of Fame. That's an awesome honor. So I'm here representing, as Nick said, the Knights of Columbus. And they want to award you with a plaque. Before I give it to you, I'm going to read it. But I got to put my glasses on first. Old age.
I get a picture too.
Read aloud, Andy.
Be it hereby known to all that Adelphi Council, 4181 Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, offers its sincerest congratulations to Ryan Dixon in recognition of your induction into the Special Olympics Hall of Fame for your many successes in multiple sports, particularly for basketball, soccer, bowling. 251 is a heck of a game. My high was 267.
Oh, yeah.
No joke.
No one here believes it.
I did it in a Knights of Columbus bowling tournament. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors. Congratulations.
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 Well deserved.
You know, Andy, when he said 251,
Yeah, fully here.
he wasn't talking 3 strings.
Andy, take a picture here. Mark's gonna take our picture right there.
Oh, shit. I drew something wrong.
Get Charles too, or no?
You gotta
Yeah.
edit that out.
Nick, slide down just a hair.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, great. Thank you.
Congratulations. Take your seat.
Congratulations, Ryan. Good job.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
Andrew.
Now, where is the ceremony gonna be held?
Yeah, where is that?
The
Yes.
induction.
You know where it's gonna be?
Our film is at JFK Library.
Oh, nice.
In Boston, or
Beautiful.
outside of Boston.
Yeah, right in South
Yeah,
Boston,
yeah.
and not too far off the highway.
Yeah. Nice.
That's
Very
awesome.
nice. That's
That
very
is
nice.
beautiful. Another, something else to hang up in the house.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
think he has any more room for those.
I know. Do you have like your own space with all your medals and
Yes.
trophies? and-
Nice.
You do.
You do? Is it in your room or is it in a separate room?
It is in my room.
Okay. Does your mother say to you, gotta clean up that room?
Yes.
Often, very often.
Yes.
You know why I asked that, Ryan? Because Billy's wife says that to him all the time.
I got a lot of medals, Jack.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Iron, tin, aluminum.
So what's the upcoming schedule like for you? Now, we know you're doing the plunge, you're doing the bowling tomorrow, you said?
Yes.
And then what's next? I mean, I know you're going all the time, like you said, he's going all seasons.
Yeah. Well, you're also playing basketball too, so you guys are in a
Yes.
league. When's your next game there?
My our next game is next week.
Next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, Charles, I'm going to ask you a question.
Sure.
How do you determine who plays with the Michael Jordan here of Special Olympics? Like,
Yeah.
do they have to try out, or are they, well, we're going to take him, and they'll be on the Massachusetts team?
Sure.
How does it work?
Yeah, so for the most part, we leave it to the local programs. So here in Shrewsbury, we've got a really strong connection with the Shrewsbury Parks and Rec, and so we kind of leave that up to them how they want to structure their teams. And they've got they've got 2 or 3 basketball teams, right? 3.
Three.
Okay. And so they decide how that gets all divvied up at the local level. Now, when we go to a national competition, some states
Like when they went to
will-
Seattle.
Exactly. So they went as their team. So the
Oh,
team
they
that
did.
competed
Yeah,
all the
that's
way
what I'm
through,
asking.
Yeah, they went. Some other states have put together
Like an
kind of
all-star team.
aggregate teams where they have tryouts and things like that.
Yeah.
But the idea, especially with unified sports and even with team sports generally, you want the team that's been playing together. They all earned it. So that's how
All
we
right,
look at it.
so you went to Seattle, right? And you
Yes.
won.
Fourth.
Yeah, Seattle was tough.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then you
So-
went to, I mean, I know we had that show before, but then you went to Abu Dhabi too, right?
Yep.
Is that because they qualified in Seattle?
It's not exactly.
Oh, okay.
It's a. How much longer do we have?
9 minutes.
It can be a little confusing when it gets to the national level because there is a Special Olympics USA, and so what they do to make sure that it's equitable across the country is every state kind of says, "Hey, these are the sports that are popular in our state. We would like to send a team or some individuals."
Okay.
And so we had applied for a basketball team, and when we were awarded that team,
By we, you're talking
Special Olympics
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yep.
Okay.
And so when we were awarded a basketball team to join Special Olympics USA, these guys were at the time tops in the state. They'd gone to Seattle, and so we knew that they were prepared for that level of competition, and it was happening kind of like the next year. So they just kind of stayed in basketball mode for like 18 months. So yeah, they just stuck with it.
That's okay.
Now, when you went to Abu Dhabi, you did well over there too, if I
Yes.
remember correctly, right?
We got silver, right?
Silver.
Nice.
In the world.
In the
Yeah.
Wow.
And are there any plans of doing any other outside the country trips too?
So there is a World Games coming up in Germany this summer. And so we actually have 2 Central Mass bowlers going out there. Not Ryan, unfortunately.
251.
Wasn't good enough.
Yeah, they're both out of Auburn, or they bowl in Auburn. They might be South High. Do you know Heather St. Germain? And
Yeah.
so Heather and her unified partner are going. So it's a Special Olympics athlete and a woman with no disabilities who team up together, and they're going to represent the U.S.
Great.
so
Germany.
Fantastic.
That's cool. Charles, it sounds to me like you try and include a wide range of athletes. Like it's not always the same athletes that go.
Yeah, so we're not really allowed to kind of disqualify anybody. So if you apply, so the way it works is, as you might imagine, there are all different ability levels, and so where traditional sports might rank you as you just split you up by gender or by age, we do it by ability, and so we might have 10 divisions in basketball, and that means there's 10 gold medalists, and so how do we pick the one to go? And so anybody who won gold has to apply, and then we pull a name out of a hat. Okay. And so it's you've been to like 3 USA games, right? Nebraska.
Yes, I went to the Nationals 3 times.
Yeah, so lucky guy over here.
Because I went to the World Games 3 times.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's a little bit of, you got to have the skill, you got to win your division, but then also there is a little bit of luck involved.
And from what
once
you
it gets
just
to that.
said, is it co-ed too? I mean,
So yeah, so we definitely with male teams, female teams. Some are
are they
co-ed.
intermingled?
So yeah, like we sent a high school basketball team out of Franklin this year, and they were co-ed basketball team, and it was unified, so athletes with and without disabilities. So yeah, it was.
So there's something to be said for longevity, for sure.
That is for sure.
I mean, just think, Tom Brady went till he was 45. So I mean,
I
you
think
still
you're
got
gonna
still got plenty of time.
Yeah.
I think you're going to beat it.
Yeah.
Ryan. I think you're going to beat Brady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can be the GOAT.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Why not?
In my mind, you're already the GOAT.
Yeah, really.
6.
You're in the Hall of Fame, all those medals, all those trophies.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Charles, just out of curiosity,
Sure.
the Kennedys still involved in the Special Olympics?
Well, so the Shriver. So Tim Shriver is the chair of the board. So he's part of the Kennedy lineage. So he's the chair of the board, but not the CEO. But yes, super involved. Kind of still is the face of the organization, and his kids and that next generation are getting really involved as well.
This is awesome. This is such an honor. And you said there's only like 3 or 4 every year. That's it that get inducted.
Yeah. Yep. We
And
use,
it's not always athletes.
so we always try to make sure there's at least one athlete in a given class. This year we've got Ryan and a couple of coaches. So a woman from Lynn and then another woman from out in Western Mass. I think West Springfield or Springfield. So yeah.
No, it's great for the town of Shrewsbury.
It is.
You're a great representative for our town.
We're proud of you.
Yeah, we
There
are.
you are.
Very, very proud.
Charles, why don't you give that website for donations once again, and we'll get it on the board if you just.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can support Ryan because that's what we're all here for. You can go over to polarplungema.org, and there's a search for the Polar Plunger, and just search for Ryan Dixon, and you'll find him. Actually, I think your name is the mayor of Shrewsbury. On there, so you might have to put in the mayor of Shrewsbury. But yeah, polarplungema.org.
That's awesome.
Took Donnie Green's place.
I know, really. That is awesome. All right, so you said your favorite sport. What's your least favorite sport? Do you have one?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
Yeah. No.
No,
He
you don't
doesn't
have
have
one.
one.
Boy, good answer, Ryan. That was a good answer.
He is the mayor.
Are you sure you're not a politician, Ryan? I believe that.
Sounds like
I believe that. I know. I think you went to Shrewsbury High, right?
Yes.
Because I remember you when you were at Shrewsbury High. I don't know if you remember my son. He went there. His son. They all.
Yeah, what class did you graduate from?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Ryan went there.
Oh, Ryan.
Class
I
of,
am as of 2005.
2005.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That
So
was
Katie, I
Lindsay
think my Katie was 2004.
My daughter Lindsay was 2006.
6, yeah. And
Yes.
and Alicia Tedesco,
So-
my daughter Alicia.
Yeah, same class.
I did graduate with Christoph Basser
Yep.
Yeah.
next P,
Nick
and I
Panarelli.
did graduate with Gerard.
Oh, Gerard, the
Gerard,
team.
yep.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Names now.
I remember seeing you at the football games. I remember that.
Yeah.
That-
That was a pretty
yeah,
good
that
class.
was a pretty good
Yeah.
class. It was very
Well, they had
good.
a good leader.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Very good leader.
I'm so proud of you, Ryan. The whole town
We
is.
all are.
The whole town is.
We all are.
I'm
This
glad
is
to
a
have
great
him come today.
accomplishment. I'm glad you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to come on too.
Well, because this guy,
What did I do?
Yeah.
I just matched my shirt to you. That's all I did today.
That's a good thing.
Pull the
Now-
plunge. We'll be looking forward
When
to
is,
it.
when is that again, Ryan?
25th.
25th of February
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Hull, Mass.
Charles, I
Mass.
wanted to ask you a question too. Like when they go to these regional tournaments and the state tournaments, they don't have to pay anything, right?
Nope.
So it's all based on the donations that people that we. That's amazing. I think that's fantastic.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
I mean, if he wants to get a milkshake, he's on his own for that. Though.
Yeah.
Is that what you do? Like
Yeah.
milkshakes?
Yeah.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Souvenirs, coffee.
Coffee.
Yep. Actually, yeah, it was always coffee, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I am. I'm a coffee.
What's
person.
your? I'm a coffee guy too. What's your weakness when you go on these things? I mean, do you indulge in like ice cream or is there a special
I mean,
dessert
he's
you
fit
like?
as a fiddle.
No.
Yeah.
Why would he want ice cream? He's gotta stay in
Active.
shape. He's an
What's
athlete.
your post-game meal? What's your
Yeah,
favorite
what's your post-game meal?
Eggs.
Eggs. Protein. Protein, of course.
You gotta eat protein after you work out. That's right.
We're getting to wrap it up.
All right,
Damon.
we're just about done. Ryan, again, congratulations.
Man.
Thank you so much for coming on. Charles,
Man.
thank you for
Yeah,
coming on
absolutely.
too.
Thanks for having us.
This has been
Really
great.
appreciate it.
Ryan, enjoy your time. Enjoy your induction, and maybe we can have you come on afterwards. And I want to see the bust. They must give you a bust or something, right?
A big crystal thing.
Oh, a big
okay.
crystal thing. Oh, that's cool.
right.
That's cool. All right, that's it for today with Ryan. We'll see you next time on Good Morning Shrewsbury.
Wait, bye-bye.
Peace.